It's been 2 months since Charlie Kirk, one of the most famous conservative voices in America, was brutally murdered. Charlie was a controversial commentator, and he obviously had haters. I think you've all seen videos of his haters being so vile, aggressive towards him at his events, at his Q&As. Some of them were screaming at him and saying the most horrible things you could ever imagine.
Was your mom married? Because I got a call from the doctor. She missed her abortion.
And Charlie, God bless his soul, always chose peace. He chose to be calm and collected. He was secure in his beliefs, and his haters, well, and that's something I've always admired about him, even though we don't agree on everything. I am too a pretty calm person. I have no reason to be aggressive, obnoxious, loud. Because, I know what I believe in. Morally, politically, I'm pretty confident. And Charlie's goal was to change people's minds, especially young people's minds. And that's what I want to talk about today. I've seen many posts on X and on TikTok of women especially changing their appearance after listening to Charlie Kirk. Listening to Charlie Kirk over the past 4 years took me from this to this. That is so amazing. She looks genuinely happy, and that's the most important part. Technically, there's nothing wrong with having short hair and a septum piercing. Her looking like that back then is not the point. The point is her well-being, her mental health. And you can tell by just looking at these two pictures that she's way happier today. You changed my entire life. I didn't always agree with Charlie Kirk, but when I opened my heart to Jesus years ago, everything changed. My life fundamentally changed for the better, and watching you every day made me realize how miserable I was, and you helped me find myself again. Thank you, Charlie. Your death has hit me harder than any famous person I've ever thought about. That is so beautiful, and I feel the same as her. His death has hit me so hard, I still can't get over it. I'm not really sure why. It's just incredibly unfair that a young father was killed for his political beliefs. Charlie was obviously a religious Christian man, and he has actually influenced a lot of young people, leading them to Jesus, to Christianity. And I'm not a Christian myself, but I of course agreed with a lot of what he said about morals, about ethics. And I think it's really cool how he could get young people into Christianity. Here's another example of a woman changing her life, her appearance, after listening to Charlie Kirk. Listening to Charlie Kirk helped me from this to this. Look at how happy she is today. It's beautiful. By the way, I love when women embrace their natural beauty. And I love seeing them actually smile for real in their photos. I think we're all guilty of this, like posing and we try to look cool, but you just smile automatically when you see another person smile for real. Here's another woman. Listening to Charlie Kirk plus Jesus Christ for 5 years took me from this to this. Not the biggest transformation, but still. She looks happy. I don't know this girl personally, but just by looking at these two pictures, I can tell that her attitude has changed. If I have to be honest, she looks like a bratty teenager on the left. Maybe she has a victim mentality. Maybe she's angry at the world, at society, whatever that means. And on the right, she looks at peace with herself. She might not be, but I'm just gonna assume. She looks like a grateful person and calm. I personally believe that you don't need Christianity to achieve inner peace, to improve yourself, your mindset, your attitude. But I'm really happy that it's helping some people out there. I think it's helping a lot of people. And it's definitely not hurting anyone.
Happy birthday, Charlie Kirk. I hope that you are resting in peace with Jesus and that you are looking down and you are seeing all the positive changes that you have sparked in so many people's lives. You completely changed my life. You changed the way that I think. and you have inspired me down a path of becoming a much better version of myself. May God infinitely bless your family in your absence. Bless Erica Kirk for continuing your legacy. You will forever be missed.
I did not plan on getting emotional, but I love how down-to-earth Charlie was. He truly wanted the best for people, even the ones who hated him. We all have to remember that we cannot judge a book by its cover. Obviously, I mean, look at her. I mean, I saw her and I saw that she talked about Charlie Kirk. I just assumed she was like one of those crazies who celebrated his death. And it turned out to be so wholesome, so beautiful. I just loved Charlie's approach, and I think we've shared the same approach. When I look at a they-them in real life, blue hair, the septum piercing, and they ask me questions about trans ideology, right? I see them as a human being who's suffering, who's hurting, and who genuinely believes that identifying as non-binary, as gender neutral, helps, soothes the trauma. And just like Charlie, I want these people to find inner peace. So I will say directly to their faces, you're not non-binary, or you're not trans, a trans man, trans woman. And that's okay. You might think this will help you, but it's not helping you. Listen to your heart and get the right type of help. I've said this to a young girl once, and I thought she got it. I thought she was happy with my response, but later on TikTok, she was talking so much shit about me. And I don't care. These people can choose hate over and over again. I will always choose love and peace. Why do people have unnatural hair colors? Think about it. Is it a way to repel people? To show others that there's something dangerous about you? That you're full of poison? Just like the animals. I know some people do it for fun, but I think it's better to just embrace your natural hair color. Even though Charlie Kirk is no longer with us, there are plenty of things that we can do to keep his legacy alive. To improve society, to help other people. Don't think about society for a second. Do you know someone who's not feeling well? Do you know a young girl, a young boy, who is confused about their gender, confused about their mental health? I'm sure most people know someone. Please go talk to them and say what's on your mind. Be honest with them. Even though what you have to say is not politically correct, it doesn't matter. We have to end political correctness because it's hurting our young people. It's hurting society, actually. And unfortunately, we cannot trust doctors, psychiatrists, therapists. Many of them are politically correct. And they might not be able to help the ones you love and who are struggling. Especially if it comes to gender confusion. You have to take the risk of being called transphobic, homophobic, whatever. Be that one person in somebody's life that no matter what will always be honest. It will make a huge difference to that person. Believe me. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more content like this, remember to hit subscribe and the notification bell. As always, let me know what you think. I cannot wait to read your comments down below. Peace out.